5 exercises that keep seniors moving pain-free, and the hidden truth about why most workouts after 60 may actually make you weaker. Every year, millions of seniors start new routines hoping to stay strong. But what if I told you that some of the moves you've been taught could speed up joint damage, increase your fall risk, and even push you toward unnecessary surgeries? New studies reveal the right exercises can slash pain and fracture risk by over 40%. And yet, 8 out of 10 seniors are still wasting their time on the wrong ones. One of the movements on this list is so powerful, it's been shown to outperform prescription drugs in preventing falls. But you'll never hear that in a gym brochure, and you won't believe what made it all the way to number 1. Before we dive in, we want to hear from you. Where are you watching from? How old are you? And have you ever tried an exercise that left you feeling worse instead of better? Drop your story in the comments below. We're reading and replying to every single comment, with personalized tips and encouragement. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more science-backed senior health advice that keeps you independent, strong, and pain-free. Share this with a friend or family member over 60. It may save them years of struggle. Now, without further ado, let's begin with exercise number 5. It looks harmless, but the truth is, it could decide whether you keep living on your own or end up needing help. Exercise number 5, sit to stand. It sounds almost too simple. You sit down, you stand up, and repeat. But for seniors, this single movement is one of the most powerful predictors of independence. In fact, geriatric researchers call it the gateway exercise, because your ability to rise from a chair without help is directly tied to whether you can keep living on your own. Here's the hidden danger. Leg weakness, especially in the thighs and glutes, is the #1 predictor of falls in older adults. And falls are not minor accidents. Every 11 seconds, a senior is treated in the ER for a fall-related injury. Every 19 minutes, a senior dies from one. Weak leg muscles make falls not just possible, but inevitable. Now here's the science. A landmark study from the Journal of Geriatrics and Physical Therapy followed over 1,000 adults above the age of 70. Researchers found that seniors who practiced sit-to-stand exercises just 3 times a week reduced their risk of falling by 32% compared to those who didn't. Even better, the same group reported fewer knee pains and better balance when walking outdoors. A simple chair-based movement had more impact than expensive balance boards or gym machines. But numbers only tell part of the story. Let me introduce you to Mary, a 74-year-old grandmother who came into our clinic complaining of losing her legs. She wasn't in pain, but she noticed it took her longer to get up from the couch, and climbing stairs felt like a mountain. She worried she'd end up dependent on her daughter. After just 8 weeks of a sit-to-stand routine, 10 reps, 3 sets every other day, Mary's transformation was stunning. She regained her confidence on stairs, carried laundry baskets again, and told us she felt 10 years younger. At her granddaughter's birthday, she stood up from the floor without needing a hand. That moment gave her tears of joy because it symbolized freedom. Now here's how you do it right. Place a sturdy chair against a wall so it doesn't slip. Sit tall, feet flat on the ground, knees shoulder-width apart. Cross your arms over your chest or hold them out in front of you, but avoid pushing off with your hands. Lean slightly forward from your hips and press through your heels as you stand up. Then slowly lower yourself back down with control. That's 1 rep. Common mistakes to avoid: relying on arms to push off, which cheats the legs and limits results; dropping too quickly into the chair, which increases risk of injury; placing feet too close together, which creates imbalance and reduces stability during the movement. For beginners, start with 5-10 reps once per day. For more challenge, hold light dumbbells, use a resistance band above the knees, or pause halfway down for extra burn. Even a small progression pays off in balance, strength, and joint stability. But here's the big takeaway. Don't underestimate this movement. A simple sit-to-stand is a test of whether your muscles, joints, and balance system are aging well or failing you. And unlike pills or injections, this exercise has 0 side effects. Now, if strengthening your legs keeps you out of a nursing home, the next exercise goes even deeper, because no matter how strong your legs are, if your balance system fails, one stumble can undo it all. And that's why exercise number 4 is so critical. Exercise number 4, heel-to-toe walk. At first glance, it looks almost silly. Place one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching toe, and walk in a straight line. But this simple exercise has been shown to do something far more powerful than fancy balance boards or expensive therapy devices. It directly trains your body's internal balance system, the very system that decides whether you stay upright or end up on the floor. Here's the hidden danger. Balance loss starts decades before most seniors notice it. By age 50, our balance reflexes already begin to slow. By age 70, those reflexes can decline so much that one misstep on a rug or sidewalk can lead to disaster and severe consequences. Seniors with poor balance are 3 times more likely to suffer hip fractures. And hip fractures are not just broken bones. Half of seniors who break a hip never return to full independence. 1 in 4 passes away within a year of the injury itself. That's how serious balance loss really is, and why prevention exercises like this matter more than expensive gym equipment. But here's the science. A 2022 Osteoporosis International study followed over 2,500 older adults practicing balance exercises. The results? Their risk of falling dropped by 43%, and their overall confidence in walking outdoors improved dramatically. Another study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who regularly practiced heel-to-toe walking improved both stride length and walking speed. These are 2 critical predictors of mobility and long-term independence, especially in adults above the age of 70. Now let me share the story of George, a 79-year-old retired engineer. He came to us after 2 falls in the same year. One fall happened in his kitchen, and the other in the grocery store parking lot. His doctor warned him he might need a walker. George felt defeated and hopeless. We started him on a daily heel-to-toe routine, 5 minutes in his hallway every morning. At first he wobbled, and he had to keep his fingertips on the wall, but within 3 months, something remarkable happened. His gait became steadier, his confidence grew, and he was able to attend his granddaughter's wedding, walking down the aisle without fear. He told us later, "I didn't just get my balance back, I got my dignity back, and I felt young again in front of my family." Here's how to do it. Stand tall with good posture. Place one foot directly in front of the other, so your heel touches the toes of the opposite foot. Keep your eyes forward, not looking down. Walk forward slowly, 1 step at a time, like you're on a tightrope for balance training. Try 10 steps, pause, then turn around and repeat. This simple drill trains your body to find stability in motion and daily life. Common mistakes to avoid. Looking down throws off natural alignment and reduces the effectiveness of the exercise. Walking too fast reduces the training effect. Crossing feet instead of heel to toe increases fall risk and must always be avoided. Beginner modifications. Walk near a wall or counter for support. If needed, lightly touch the wall as you build confidence. Advanced variations. Try the walk with eyes closed only under supervision, or practice on uneven surfaces like a yoga mat. These progressions challenge your vestibular system, the internal mechanism that controls balance and keeps you steady. The takeaway? Strength without balance is like a car with no steering wheel. You might have power, but one wrong turn can crash it. Heel-to-toe walking is not glamorous, but it is the most direct way to retrain brain and muscles to protect you from devastating falls. But balance alone isn't enough. Even the steadiest legs need stability at the core to protect your back and keep every step pain-free. And that's where exercise number 3 comes in, a movement that strengthens the body's natural stabilizer, your core system. Exercise number 3, standing core. Most seniors think of their core as abs, something only athletes worry about. But the truth is far more serious. Your core is the stabilizer of your entire body. It protects your spine, supports posture, and connects upper and lower body in every movement. From standing up out of bed, to bending down for shoes, to walking, your core is engaged. Here's the hidden danger. After 60, core strength declines nearly 30% each decade unless trained. Weak core muscles lead to slouched posture, chronic back pain, shallow breathing, and slow digestion. Most dangerously, weak core leads to higher risk of falls. Every step depends on your core for balance. Without it, even strong legs can wobble and buckle, leaving you vulnerable to sudden dangerous falls. Science backs this up. A 2019 Journal of Gerontology study followed 600 seniors aged 65 to 80. Those with the weakest core muscles were twice as likely to face fall-related injuries within 3 years. Meanwhile, seniors who did 10 minutes of core strengthening 3 times weekly saw major improvements. They gained better balance, faster gait speed, and reduced back pain that had once limited daily activities. Another trial in clinical interventions in aging found that core twists improved spinal mobility by 35%. Let me introduce Linda, a 68-year-old retired teacher who came to our clinic deeply frustrated. She loved gardening, but couldn't enjoy it anymore, as back pain flared after just 20 minutes of bending. She noticed her posture sagging forward, which made her feel old before her time and lost confidence. We started her on a simple standing core twist, feet apart, resistance band, slow torso rotations. At first, even 2 minutes felt exhausting, but within 3 months, Linda's pain eased dramatically. She stood taller, could garden for hours, and even joked she looked slimmer without losing a pound. Her confidence skyrocketed because she could move without fear, enjoying her life and hobbies again. Here's how you do it right. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart, knees bent, hands joined or bands stretched. Keep hips facing forward. Slowly twist torso to one side. Pause, return to center, repeat to the other side. The key is control. No jerking, no fast spins, just slow rotations engaging abs and oblique muscles. Common mistakes to avoid: twisting too fast using momentum instead of true muscle strength. Moving the hips instead of isolating the core reduces results and puts strain on wrong body areas. Holding your breath is another error. Instead, breathe deeply with each controlled rotation. Beginner modification: perform seated on a chair, cross hands on chest, rotate side to side slowly. Advanced variation: add a light medicine ball or hold a water bottle for extra resistance. The big takeaway: a strong core is like a natural back brace built into your body, keeping you upright. It protects from falls, reduces daily aches, and allows you to bend, walk, and lift with more confidence. Unlike pills or external braces, this fix comes from your own muscles, pure strength from inside. But here's the next problem: even with strong legs, balance, and a solid core, independence can slip away. When arms, shoulders, and chest lose strength, daily tasks become nearly impossible for many seniors. Opening jars, carrying groceries, or catching yourself in a stumble all require upper body strength. That's why exercise number 2 is critical. It focuses on the upper body, the key to independence. Exercise number 2, wall push-ups. When most people hear push-ups, they imagine young athletes or soldiers training hard. But for seniors, push-ups, especially wall push-ups, may be the best way to protect independence. Why? Because upper body strength allows you to push off a chair, carry groceries, open doors, or brace in a stumble. Here's the hidden danger. After 65, adults lose up to 3% of upper body muscle yearly unless they actively train it. That decline may not sound dramatic, but it's what separates living independently from needing daily assistance. Weak chest, shoulders, and arms mean difficulty pushing off chairs and reduced grip strength for jars or bags. They also increase injury risk during falls. Seniors with weak upper bodies struggle more with daily activities. In fact, they are twice as likely to face challenges with basic needs like cooking, bathing, dressing, and moving. Now the science. A 2018 Journal of Aging and Physical Activity study tested modified push-ups in adults over 70. After just 10 weeks of wall push-ups 3 times a week, participants gained 25% more upper body strength. They also achieved better scores in daily function tests, proving practical benefits beyond muscle size. Another study in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine showed strong arms predict longer lifespans. Grip and push strength were better predictors of survival than even blood pressure or cholesterol levels. Let me tell you about Raymond, a 72-year-old retired postman embarrassed he couldn't open jars or carry groceries. He also struggled to lift his granddaughter. "I feel like a burden," he admitted sadly at the start of training. We started him on wall push-ups, 10 reps, 3 sets, 3 times weekly. At first, even that felt unsteady. But within 2 months, Raymond could push himself out of his recliner without struggle or hesitation. By 3 months, he was carrying grocery bags up his steps again, with strength and pride restored. His proudest moment? Lifting his granddaughter without straining his shoulders or feeling weak anymore. Raymond told us, "I didn't just get stronger. I got my independence back, and my dignity returned." Here's how to do it correctly. Stand facing a wall, 2 feet away, hands at shoulder height and width. Keep your body straight from head to heels. Bend elbows slowly, bringing chest toward the wall. Push back until arms are straight again. That's 1 controlled rep of a wall push-up for seniors. Common mistakes to avoid: standing too close to the wall, which makes the movement far too easy. Letting hips sag reduces core engagement. Rushing the move replaces strength with momentum and cheats results. Beginner modification: start closer to the wall or use a sturdy counter to build confidence and control. Advanced variation: Step further back from the wall, or progress to push-ups on a counter or sturdy table. The angle creates more resistance over time, preparing you for greater strength gains safely. The big takeaway? Upper body strength is not just about muscles, it's about dignity and independence. Being able to push up, carry what you need, and protect yourself during stumbles keeps you independent longer. But there's one more exercise that outshines them all. It's simple, overlooked, and the most powerful of all. Seniors who practice it live longer, walk further, and stay pain-free for years beyond their peers. And it doesn't require equipment, training, or even a gym membership to perform daily with success. That's why exercise number 1 might just shock you, the simplest move for strength, health, and longevity. Exercise number 1, walking, the king of exercises. It's not glamorous. It doesn't need equipment, a trainer, or a gym membership. Yet walking, the most basic movement we learn as toddlers, becomes the most powerful exercise for seniors. And ignoring it can be devastating, leading to decline across every system of the aging body. Here's the hidden danger. Seniors who stop walking lose independence twice as fast as those who keep moving. Why? Because walking is more than steps. It trains balance, strengthens bones, and boosts circulation. Walking also keeps muscles firing in perfect coordination, protecting strength and joint stability. When walking slows or stops, heart, brain, muscles, and even digestion all begin to fail over time. The statistics are alarming. A Journal of the American Geriatric Society study tracked 5,000 adults over 70. Those who walked at least 30 minutes daily had 40% lower risk of heart disease, stroke, and arthritis flares. Another study found brisk walkers lived up to 15 years longer than slow striders, regardless of weight or history. Even brain health is linked. Walking has been shown to cut dementia risk by nearly 30% in older adults. But here's the tragedy. Over half of adults 75 plus walk less than 10 minutes a day, losing independence fast. That's why hospitals and nursing homes use a test. Can you walk across a room without stopping or resting? Seniors who can't are far more likely to lose mobility permanently and depend on outside assistance. Now meet Marcus, an 81-year-old martial arts instructor, terrified of losing the life he had always loved. His stamina was dropping, he was winded on short walks, and feared the wheelchair many friends used already. We gave him a prescription, not a pill, but a walking plan. 15 minutes twice a day, slow and steady. At first, Marcus needed a cane, but within 3 months he was walking over a mile without stopping once. His confidence returned, his mood lifted, and his students said he looked 10 years younger than before. Marcus told us, "Walking saved my life, not just my body but also my spirit, my freedom, and my joy." Here's how to do it right. Start with proper shoes, supportive, comfortable, with reliable grip. Begin with 10-15 minutes at a relaxed pace, 3 times a week, then build gradually. As endurance grows, aim for 20-30 minutes, 5 times weekly. Don't worry about speed. Consistency matters. Keep posture tall, arms swinging naturally, eyes forward. This protects balance and keeps walking efficient. Common mistakes to avoid. Walking too fast, which strains joints and robs you of smooth breathing. Walking only indoors reduces challenge and vitamin D intake, harming strength and bone density. Skipping warm-up and cool-down leads to stiffness, making injuries more likely and slowing recovery. Beginner modification. Break walks into 2 10-minute sessions. Use poles or handrails if balance is a concern. Advanced variations. Add light hand weights, try Nordic walking, or vary terrain with gentle hills. These progressions strengthen more muscles, keep exercise engaging, and improve endurance steadily. Here's the most powerful part. Walking doesn't just add years to your life, it adds life to your years. It keeps you independent, pain-free, and connected to the world, unlike surgeries or medications. Walking has 0 side effects and endless benefits, making it the ultimate senior health solution. The big takeaway? Walking is not just walking. It is the foundation of every exercise and every freedom. A senior who keeps walking is a senior who keeps living, strong, independent, and full of vitality. And now, with these 5 exercises, sit to stand, heel to toe walk, core twist, wall push-ups, and daily walking. You have a blueprint for strength, balance, and independence, well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. But don't just know them, use them. Weakness isn't just part of aging, it's a choice you don't have to accept. Today, you have the tools to say goodbye to weakness for good and keep strength well into your later years. So now you know the 5 most powerful exercises for seniors. But here's the truth. Knowing isn't enough. The real transformation happens when you turn these moves into a consistent weekly routine that you follow. Doctors call it exercise adherence. I call it staying strong for life. And here's why this principle matters. Studies show that seniors who follow a structured plan, even 20 minutes a day, cut disability risk by 40%. That means less time in hospitals, fewer medications, and more time doing the things you actually love. Here's a simple science-backed plan you can start this week and stick with for years to stay independent. Weekly blueprint for pain-free strength. Sit to stand, chair squats. 3 days, 10 reps, x2, 3 sets for legs. Heel-to-toe walk. Daily, 2-3 minutes. Trains balance reflexes and dramatically reduces fall risk in seniors. Standing core twist. Daily, 1 to 2 minutes. Strengthens stabilizer muscles that keep your spine protected. Wall push-ups. 3 days, 10-15 reps x 2 sets. Keeps arms, chest, and shoulders strong for daily independence. Walking. 20-30 minutes. 5 days weekly. The king of exercises, protecting heart, bones, brain, and mood. That's it. No gym membership, no expensive machines, just your body, a chair, a wall, and a pair of shoes. But here's the real secret. Exercise alone isn't enough. Pair this routine with the 4 pillars of healthy aging. Nutrition. Eat protein-rich meals and calcium-rich foods to fuel muscle repair and build stronger bones. Vitamin D and sunlight. 15 minutes outdoors or a supplement to prevent weakness and lift your overall mood. Sleep. 7-8 hours of quality rest each night. This is when your body truly heals, repairs, and grows stronger. Consistency. The greatest exercise is the one you'll do. Even 5 minutes daily beats doing nothing at all. And remember, exercise isn't about perfection. It's about progress, a little more strength and confidence daily. Stack these wins day after day, and the results will transform your balance, health, and daily independence. So don't wait for weakness to take over. Take charge today. Build this simple habit and watch strength return. You'll be amazed at how strong, steady, and pain-free life after 70 can be with these simple daily movements. So there you have it, the 5 exercises that keep seniors strong, steady, and pain-free throughout life. They may look simple, but together they protect your body better than machines, drugs, or risky procedures. Now, we want to hear from you. Have you ever tried an exercise that left you feeling worse instead of better? Which move from today's list are you most excited to try first? Share your story in the comments below today. Your experience could inspire another senior watching this right now, giving them courage to get started. We're reading and replying to every single comment with personalized tips and encouragement for your journey. And remember, weakness is not unavoidable in aging. It's a signal your body needs the right kind of movement. Stay consistent, even if just a few minutes a day, and you'll be amazed how quickly energy and strength return. Thank you for spending this time with us. If this video helped, please like and subscribe for more guidance. Until next time, keep moving, stay strong, and say goodbye to weakness for good. Your future self deserves it.